Missing silverware has been added to your evidence folder. I would appreciate it if you didn't tell the Baron. He's been really kind and I would hate to break his trust.
But you stole from him.
Yeah. You're being a huge bitch right now.
I was like, wow, he's been really nice to you and gave you a job, and then you take his shit and sell it.
Wow.
If he's really nice, you probably could have asked him for a loan or something.
Yeah, he's rich enough for it.
I think he would have been nice to you. Why are you doing this to him? He probably embarrassed at his party because of you. Look what you did.
You did this! It's your fault!
This poor lying rich man. I see. You're a terrible person.
So where to next, Big Bird?
I'm gonna go tell him that you're stealing.
Did you munchers have a good look around? I trust everything was in order.
Yeah, she was stealing.
Whoa. Being so blunt about it, right off the cuff.
We had a good look. Thank you, Baron. Your lady but we actually have some questions for you. About why she is stealing from you.
Please, ask away. I have nothing to hide.
Whoa, it's right there.
We can actually rat on her. Do you wanna?
It's like... I feel like... Isn't that the right thing to do?
Well, how do you want to play this character? Do you want him to be honest and, like, moral? Or do you want him to be shifty?
I want him to be honest. He seems like an honest guy, even though he also seems like an alcoholic.
That's fine. You can be an alcoholic and be honest.
Yeah, let's be honest. Let's go tell him. Hey, dude, she's stealing from you. We met your housemaid, Colleen Dahoot.
She's a courteous young lady, isn't she?
Jesus, she stole from me. Actually, we feel obliged to tell you that she has something of a thieving habit.
I know.
You know?
Of course I know. The silverware goes missing in a house occupied by 2 people. It doesn't take a world-class detective to solve the mystery. He's not wrong.
Then why haven't you informed the police? I love her.
This may surprise you, Monsieur Falcon, but I am actually not a ruthless money-grabbing bourgeois. The housemaid steals 100 francs of silver from me, a mere drop in the bucket for a man of my stature. What of it? I feel no need to ruin the poor girl's life over something so small and petty.
Oh, okay. I see. I apologize, Baron. I didn't mean to pry.
That's quite alright. Do you two want to ask something else?
Well, I feel better now.
Yeah? He's like, I know.
I like
You're
this
late
guy.
to the party.
He is under no suspicion. What happened on the night of the murder? Baron Rogil, I would like to ask you about the activities on the night of the murder.
Oh, am I in trouble?
No. No, you're not. Not at all. Not you.
No, you're too fluffy to be the murderer.
No, and you're too nice. I mean, like, you knew the lady was stealing from you, and you were like, it's okay. No, nothing like that. We're just gathering the full picture.
Does she? Well, let me think. The guests arrived at 5 o'clock, and we all sat down for dinner at this very hall at 6. The pot went magnificently. The photographer arrived at 7, but it wasn't until 7:30 that we had our picture taken. My housemaid discovered the crime scene soon after that.
I see.
Is there something else I can help you, monsieurs, with?
No, we gotta go. I think that will be all, Baron. Thank you very much for your time.
This was a pleasure. Have a delightful day, monsieurs.
I like this guy.
Did you get all the info you needed, boss?
I hope so. I forgot everything.
Don't worry. If everything goes wrong at the trial, we could always just wing it.
I like you. Terrible. Just terrible. Go home.
Go home and get drunk.
Let's head back to the office and get some alcohol.
A new day.
A new day. A new way.
So we just got the studio left.
Let's go talk to the photographer. You got the picture yet? This is the studio of the famous photographer. Shall we knock? There's a note.
Wait, there's a note on the door. The magnificent and marvelous artist, Monsieur Robito de Robinillo, is currently out on an artistic expedition. He shall return when his muse sees fit.
When his muse sees fit? What does that even mean?
I think it means that he's a pretentious bird brain, but in any case, the artist seems to be out. What should we do now?
Break into his house. We should knock anyway. I mean, what's the... Let's do it.
It's better than just leaving, I guess.
Yeah, let's knock. Knock, knock.
Alright, I don't see the harm. Knock, knock, knock.
Someone shoots him. Oh my god!
Nope, doesn't look like he's it, boss.
We should go. We're honest people. Alright, let's go. I mean, if we broke in and we presented evidence later, he'd be like, how the hell did you get that? There's nothing else to do. Let's make a move.
Oh, I hate the feeling of a wasted trip. Is there really nothing else we can do?
This game really wants us to break in. Save. And then we broke into the house.
No, wait. Let's see here. Well, if it's gonna be here, I might as well just save here.
I mean...
And then, continue. And then we just go back.
We just say no. Over. And over.
And over again.
We're just...
I wonder if Sparrowson breaks in for us.
We should go. Must respect the note. We're good people.
Oh wait, let's knock. And then no one's in, and then we go. And we respect the note.
We can't just ignore the note, Sparrowson.
If you say so.
We'll just have to come back later. There's still time.
Right.
So there's an option to go somewhere else.
The Palace of Justice houses the High Court, a place reserved for only the most serious of crimes. I guess that's the trial, then.
Can we go to his house real quick, then?
Falcon, it's the trial day. Stop messing around. We need to head to the courthouse already.
I just...
No, we are going to be late.
God damn it, Sparrows. So should we have breaking into things? Let's find out.
Falcon and Sparrows stand inside the marble portico of the Palais de Justice, awaiting the opening of the Tribunal de Grande Instance. Are you nervous, boss?
A little. Of course I'm nervous. We're woefully underprepared for this case.
Whose fault is that?
I didn't want to be a criminal. 2 days. We only had 2 days to prepare. How are we expecting to get anything done from that time frame?
Calm your feathers, boss. You can do this.
You can do it!
Monsieur Falcon, a petit Sparrowson. Is there anything you need me to do?
No. We've got a handle on things, milady.
Falcon was just telling me how confident he was feeling about the case. That's wonderful. I just know you two will pull through.
Of course.
Let's move it along, fellas. No, I'll be watching from inside. Do your best for me, Monsieur Falcon.
We
We will.
Both of us.
Are we ready?
We're gonna die. Yeah, not really. We're ready. Oh, there's a bunny.
Alright, settle down, everyone. Settle down. Is everyone here?
I mean, JJ Falcon, present. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
I'm Rupert Remington, present. The ready for prosecution, Your Honor. Oh, darn, that's not it. Oh gosh, where are my notes?
Haha, I knew it.
Knew what?
Rupert and I went to Paris Law School together. He was in all of my classes.
Oh, was he smart?
No, he always scored the second worst marks in the class. I can only assume that he bumbled through the final exams on the luck of his two rabbit's feet. Unless he's improved considerably, you might already have this trial in the bag.
So, Sparrowson, who scored the worst? Was that you? Don't tell me it was you.
I chose to exercise my right to not self-incriminate.
Oh, here it is. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Oh, the jury all present? Yes.
Here's a hippo.
Hey, Falcon! I thought there were only 6 members of the jury for cases like this. Why do I count 8?
Oh, those 2 birds in the funny hats are assessors, the associate judges. Huh.
Wait a second, the music is sweltering.
I've never heard of that before.
Well, it is Paris, and it is like 18-something.
Prosecution, please call your first witness to the stand.
Okay.
Oh gosh, are we there already? Okay,
Icky.
I choose to call the officer in charge of the murder investigation, Inspector Voltier, to the witness stand.
It's okay, bro. Calm down.
Inspector Voltieri, please approach the stand and recite the oath.
Are you a pirate bird? You're a pirate chicken.
As you will, Honor. I swear to speak without hatred and without fear, to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Pirate chicken.
Monsieur, no, Inspector, please state your name and occupation for the record.
Pirate chicken.
My name is Inspector Just Voltieri. I am a servant to the law, a scourge of the gutter rats that plague this city. I have enforced the law for over 20 years, and I shall continue until I bring the infamous Viridian Killer to justice. My path begins 18 years ago.
Let's stick to the questions, Inspector.
Of course, Your Honor. Oh great, I was hoping we'd have one of those bumbling, cuddly officers, but instead we're stuck with lawfully goody two-shoes. I bet this guy would turn into his own mother if he saw her littering.
So, Inspector, is it true that you are the lead investigator on this case?
That is correct. I was also among the first to arrive at the scene of the crime.
Then perhaps you could walk us through what you witnessed upon your arrival?
Absolutely. Just after 7:30, we were alerted and brought to the scene by the housemaid of Baron Rougereur. At the scene of the crime, we found Dame Cataline de Meow. She was standing over the corpse of Monsieur Greensuit with his blood on her paws.
Well, that sounds like an open and shut case in my humble opinion. No more questions.
I object. Just saying. Bloody
Objection.
paws. Nobody told me that detail. I knew it.
Keep it together, boss. You're about to be given the opportunity to cross-examine the witness. That's your opportunity to find flaws in the inspector's testimony.
Ibra. Of course, I know this. I know it now.
You may begin your cross-examination, Monsieur Falcon.
Objection. Right away.
Cross-examine the witness to find flaws in his testimony. Select a key phrase that you find suspicious, and Falcon will press the witness for information. Ask the right questions to bring the truth to light. Avoid pressing for pointless details. The judge and jury don't like having their time wasted. Select a statement to question. We were alerted and brought to the scene by the housemaid of Baron Rochelle at the scene of the crime. We found Dame Catuline. She was standing over a sliced open course of Monsieur cream with blood on her paws.
Blood on her paws, bro. Inspector, you say Dame Catuline had blood on her paws?
Correct. Blood clung to her fur like guilt to a convict.
Whose blood was it, though? Whose blood was it?
Taha! What a question! It was Monsieur Greenway's, of course.
How can you be so sure?
Oh, I object. This line of questioning is absurd. There was only one murder victim that night, Falcon. The blood on Dame Cataline's paws could have only belonged to one person. Monsieur Greenway. Judge, Falcon's trying to delay the trial by asking pointless questions.
It's not a pointless question, you bitch.
I'm afraid the prosecution may have a point, Monsieur Falcon. Do you have any reason to suspect that the blood belonged to someone other than Monsieur Greenway?
I do.
We do.
We do. Sparrowson agrees. I do, Your Honor. Actually, I have more than suspicion. I have evidence that the blood on Dame Cataline's paws had nothing to do with the murder.
This is foolish time wasting, Falcon.
Fuck you.
If the blood on Dame Cataline's paws didn't come from the victim, then where did the blood come from? Duh.
Fuck you. Came from the steak. On the evening of the murder, Dame Catuline ate a bloody rare steak. Dun, 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 dun.
Is this true, Monsieur Remington? Well, in a matter, speaking, I suppose steak may have been on, the menu.
Then, Inspector, would you acknowledge the possibility that the blood on the lady's paws did not belong to the victim, but the steak?
Well.
Wait, don't answer the question, Inspector.
Fuck you.
It is a possibility.
See, he's for the law.
No. No.
Oh my dear Bonnie.
Intriguing. Pretty convincing. He gained a little favor with the jury. Oh, this is probably a favor-based thing, too.
So, Inspector Volerty, is it possible that you arrested an innocent bystander simply for being a messy eater? That's true.
Now, hold on just 1 minute, Falcon. You are overlooking something very crucial. Dame Catuline is an elegant bourgeois kitten. She is no doubt brought up with flawless etiquette and perfect table manners. At the banquet, she would have eaten the steak with a fork in her left and a knife in her right, like any proper, civilized animal. How could she have possibly gotten blood on her paws with such good manners?
The freaking silverware wasn't there, dude. Oh, that is a good question. Or at least it would be at any ordinary dinner banquet. But as it happened, something was missing from that particular banquet. Something that forced Dame Catuline to eat with her paws. There was no silverware. Dame Catuline was forced to eat steak with her paws because the silverware of the household had been previously stolen.
Stolen? I don't recall any mention of that in the police report.
We weren't aware of anything missing from the Rochelle residence when we performed the initial investigation. But as it happened, Baron Rochelle approached us about this very subject last night.
Oh.
Innocent, perhaps. What a twist.
With a twist.
What is the meaning of all this? Bloody steak? Misplaced silverware? Inspector, was your investigation so lax that you overlooked these basic facts in your initial report?
Lax! My investigation! Judge, I assure you, I'm the most thorough investigative officer on the force.
It is amazing that the Parisian police managed to solve any crimes at all. Oh dear. Be on your way, Inspector. Perhaps do a little inspecting for your own case.
Bah. Fine, so be it, mongeurs, until next time.
It's okay, Chicken Man. I like you. You're honest.
Prosecutor, I trust your next witness is ready? Yes, of course, Your Honor. I call, Monsieur Rubito Rubinio, the, photographer who attended the banquet on the night of the murder.